Washington, D.C. 4 individuals whose contributions elevated basketball in distinctive ways, and 2 legendary coaches, one immortalized in a film and one etched into history with 2 World Cup titles, plus 2 teams that each won their first ever championship in 2019 are among those selected for induction into the Washington, D.C. Sports Hall of Fame. The formal induction into the D.C. Sports Hall of Fame is conducted at Nationals Park prior to a Washington Nationals game. Due to the postponement of Major League Baseball games due to the coronavirus, the induction ceremony for the 2020 honorees has yet to be scheduled. The 2020 D.C. Sports Hall of Fame class includes the late sports radio personality Ken BEATRICE, the late high school football coach Herman Boone, basketball great Austin CARR, Washington Redskins wide receiver Gary Clark, the late high school basketball coach Bob DWYER, 2-time FIFA World Cup and former United States women's national soccer team coach Jill Ellis, the late high school and collegiate basketball star and coach Will Jones, and University of Maryland basketball standout John Lucas. The 2019 WNBA champion Washington Mystics and the 2019 World Series champion Washington Nationals both will be honored as a team of distinction. The members of the D.C. Sports Hall of Fame Selection Committee are Chairman Bobby Goldwater, a Georgetown University Sports Industry Management Master's Program faculty member and sports industry consultant, CO Chairman Emeritus and veteran D.C. sports executives Charlie Brotman and Andy Ockershausen, former radio and TV reporter/producer Brenda J. Curtis Hyken, journalist David Elfin, communications executive and adjunct instructor Meredith Geisler, television and radio personality Chick Hernandez, attorney Phil Hochberg, Washington Nationals managing principal owner Mark D. Lerner, Shirley Povich Center for Sports Journalism Director at the University of Maryland George Solomon, basketball executive and former coach Ed Tapscott, attorney Mark Tuhey, radio and television personality and former Washington Redskins tight end Rick Doc Walker, baseball commentator and historian Phil Wood, and journalist and Merrill College visiting professor Joe Yasharoff. The adage, "Good things come to those who wait," is certainly applicable for this year's outstanding group of honorees, especially since there will be a necessary delay in formally inducting these impressive individuals and championship teams into the D.C. Sports Hall of Fame, said Goldwater. Whenever we are able to do so, it will be our privilege to recognize the extraordinary achievements from the high school, college, and professional levels of sports that have brought indelible memories and indescribable pride to the nation's capital area. In addition, having an opportunity to honor our supportive host organization, the Nationals, and the Lerner family ownership, as a team of distinction will be a special highlight for all of us on the committee. Individual nominees for inclusion must have gained prominence in the Washington area through their achievements in sports as an athlete, coach, owner, executive, member of the media, or contributor. A professional, collegiate, or high school team that has made a significant and positive impact in the greater Washington community through outstanding achievement is eligible to be recognized as a team of distinction. The 2020 inductees: Ken BEATRICE, popular and opinionated sports talk radio personality on WMAL and WTEM for more than 2 decades. Passed away in 2015. Herman Boone, coach of T.C. Williams High School who led his team to the 1971 Virginia State Football Championship. Was portrayed in the film, Remember the Titans, by Denzel Washington. Passed away last December. Austin CARR, widely considered one of the district's greatest high school basketball players, McLean High. Was a stellar, high-scoring guard at Notre Dame, was the first overall pick in the 1971 NBA Draft, Cleveland, and had an 11-year NBA career. Gary Clark, a member of the 70 Greatest Redskins team, the 4-time Pro Bowl selection, was the deep threat receiver during an 8-year period when Washington won 2 Super Bowls and made the playoffs 5 times. Is in the team's Ring of Fame and still holds the team rookie receiving record, 926 yards in 1985. Bob DWYER, was a posthumous recipient of the prestigious Morgan Wooden Award for Lifetime Achievement in Coaching High School Basketball by the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame. perhaps best known for coaching Archbishop Carroll's nationally ranked boys basketball team, the first fully integrated high school basketball team in the Washington Area Catholic League in the 1950s, and for a 55-game winning streak over 2 seasons from 1958 to 60. Coached for 26 years at Archbishop Carroll and St. Anselm's School. Passed away in 2007. Jill Ellis was the head coach of the United States women's national team that won soccer's 2015 and 2019 FIFA World Cup championships. As captain, led the Robinson Secondary School team in Fairfax to the 1984 Virginia State Championship and won the Under-19 national title with the Braddock Road Bluebells the same summer. Earned third-team All-America honors as a forward at William & Mary. Was an assistant coach at the University of Maryland for 3 years. Named FIFA World Women's Coach of the Year twice. Will Jones, born in Washington, was the head coach at the University of the District of Columbia and was a star 5'9" point guard at Dunbar High School and at American University, where he was a College Division All-America and had his jersey number retired. Hired the NCAA's first female assistant basketball coach, Cheryl Roberts, in 1981. Led UDC to the 1982 NCAA Division II National Championship. Passed away in 2014. John Lucas, an All-American at the University of Maryland in basketball and tennis. Was first overall pick in 1976 NBA Draft, Houston, and played 13 years in NBA. Was a 3-time first-team All-ACC in basketball. Has run a drug treatment, wellness, and aftercare substance abuse recovery program for athletes. Teams of distinction: the 2019 WNBA champion Washington Mystics and 2019 World Series champion Washington Nationals each captured their first ever league title last year. The names of all DC Sports Hall of Fame inductees are prominently displayed at Nationals Park, the site of the induction ceremony. Information about the DC Sports Hall of Fame, including the honor roll of all inductees, is available on the organization's website, dcsportshall.com.